Hey there, have you ever wanted a realistic and practical guideline that can help you with pursuing your career in a cybersecurity field of choice? Well, you have come to the right place. And in a few seconds, we're going to be exploring a tool that is designed to present a new and interactive way to explore work roles within the workforce framework for cybersecurity. That's a nice framework. And this tool depicts the cyber workforce according to 5 distinct yet complementary skill communities. And it also highlights core attributes among each of the 52 work roles and offers actionable insights for employers, professionals like yourself, that is considering this role in cybersecurity, and obviously those considering a career within cybersecurity. So you're definitely in for a treat as it relates to this tool that I have found to be very resourceful, a practical tool that actually breaks down all of the roles based on research that is a live working tool that has been developed by this awesome community. So in a few seconds, you're going to be deep diving into this so that you can actually take that time to explore, to look at all of the various job roles associated within the cybersecurity space in terms of how it is broken down and how it is that you can actually pursue your career path accordingly. So stay tuned for all the exciting things that we're going to be delving into within a few seconds. So what we're looking at is the Cyber Career Pathways tool. And this tool is developed by the National Initiative for Cybersecurity Careers and Studies. That's the NICCS. And I strongly recommend that you also take time to go through all of the necessary details. This tool is so in-depth. It's so, powerful that it will take an entire quite a number of hours to actually exploring them all the features. But I'm actually just going to be giving just an idea of what this tool is all about and how it is that you're able to navigate all the functionalities of this tool. But very important is the fact that along with this tool, you also have a user guide. And I strongly recommend that you look at this user guide before actually delving into all the wonderful aspect or components of this tool. But let us quickly look at the guideline or the user guide in of itself. So there you have a description which I gave at the initial stage of this recording, in that this tool actually helps you to identify, build, and navigate a potential cyber career pathway by increasing your understanding of the knowledge, skills, and abilities needed to begin, transition, or advance your cyber career. So that's the aim of this course. Sorry, not this course, but this actual tool in of itself, right? And it says that you can find this tool on the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, which is CISA. And that's the National Initiative for Cybersecurity Careers and Studies in of itself. So as you go along, then it gives you a breakdown of all the various components of the tool, or it is that the tool actually works, the various features or elements. So by using this tool, then it says that the cyber workforce encompasses skills required to build, secure, operate, defend, and protect technology, data, and resources, conduct and related intelligence activities, and the list goes on. So this tool is actually broken down into where we have your IT, that's the information technology. And within this section of your overall diagram or the Venn diagram, then you have the skills that are required to design, build, configure, operate, and maintain IT networks and capabilities. And this includes actions to prioritize portfolio investments, architect, engineer, acquire, implement, evaluate, and dispose of IT as well as information resource management. Then the next element is where you have your cybersecurity. And for sure, all of these elements actually come together to provide that overall, information security, from which you also have that subdivision known as cybersecurity. So within this, we have your cybersecurity, and it looks at the skills required to secure, defend, and preserve data and networks. Then you have your cyber effects, and that is where you have your skills required to plan, support, and execute cyber capabilities, where the primary purpose is to externally defend or conduct force projection in or through cyberspace. Then you have your cyber intel, and they give you the description. Then you have your cross-functional. So in essence, this tool is for professionals, employers, students. And these are some of the key features of the tool, right? So I strongly recommend that you go through all of these elements. There's also a guideline that teaches you how to navigate the tool in of itself, right? So step number one is to pick your cyber workforce community, which is indicated by 1. And then second is select a role from the galaxy, which is identified here. Then you have select a work role search field drop down, which is this section. Then you have search for private sector job titles. So in a nutshell, that's the essence of this tool in of itself. So let us actually look at the actual tool to see how this actually works. So in this case, it says that the following cybersecurity workforce roles have available challenges. So let's say you wanted to, pursue your role in technical support specialist or a system administrator or a network operations specialist, or say a security analyst. If we select security analyst, then the tool automatically filters itself in showing us exactly all the various roles, the details of the roles that are associated with a system security analyst. So within this, then you recognize that as a system security analyst, then these are some of the things that are associated with being a system security analyst: cyber defense, system developer, information system security developer, security architect. And then you are provided with, for example, as a system security analyst, then you're going to be responsible for the analysis and development of the integration, testing, operations, and maintenance of system security. And this is a community, right? Cybersecurity category, operate and maintain, and the list goes on. From this, you're also able to look at job listings for this particular role, related function titles that are associated with this role. And if you also want to look at the cyber career pathway documents, then this also gives you further details of all of this, right? So these are all the various filters, options that you can actually select, and also additional information for this. Then you also have within this, the various, importantly, you might be asking, what are some of the tasks that are associated with this role, right? So if you select on the task, then you have a legend that says core tasks that are associated with the role, then a additional task, and list goes on. So as part of your job role, if you wanted to be a system security analyst, then, and this is just a guideline just to give an idea based on research. So it all depends on the organization. So you're going to be required to apply security policies to applications, apply security policies to meet security objectives of the systems, ensure our systems, and the list goes on. So let us also look at, let's say, and one of the things is that once you select an option, in order to navigate this tool, then you need to clear the selection. So once you clear selection, then this becomes available. So let us look at cybersecurity, which many of you might be interested in. Then it actually shows you possible roles within cybersecurity that you could actually explore. So if you say you wanted to go in cyber defense, incident response, then it automatically maps to all the various associated roles within that area that you could actually explore. Let's just click on cyber defense. Once we select on cyber defense, then you recognize it automatically changes here as a job role. And you could also compare this against another work role to see what are those differences in between those job roles, right? So in this case, then if you're a cyber defense incident responder, then these are some of your responsibilities, right? To coordinate and prevent expert technical support to enterprise-wide cyber defense technicians to resolve cyber defense. And the details of this role is that you're required to investigate, analyze, and respond to cyber incidents within the network environment enclave. And these are some of the related function titles that are associated with a cyber defense. And once you mouse over, then you are provided with statistics and further details of this role in of itself, right? So this is a very powerful tool that you can actually start experimenting with. Clear your selection if you wanted to go into intelligence, cross-functional roles. You could also select various roles from here, for example, enterprise architect, developer, system developer, and go to the career pathway roadmap page for further details. So guys, this is a awesome tool that I strongly recommend that you take the time to explore and to actually start planning and looking at all the necessary training and skill set that you need to develop in order to advance your career. So I strongly recommend that you deep dive into this tool, and you also want to look into the description of this video in of itself, where I also provide links to other useful resources that can also help to enhance your cybersecurity and GRC skill set.